Yeah, I said it. This deck might be the best Darkhawk deck, but I'm not taking credit for that. I didn't make this list. This one actually comes from Marvel Snap's very own data scientist who posted some good decks using the cards featured this month. And this was the one for Darkhawk. If you haven't seen Darkhawk with this ongoing effect, he gains +2 power for each card in your opponent's deck. Not hand, deck. So the goal is to put things like rocks in their deck with Rock Slide and Korg. And when I built a deck for Darkhawk, I was trying to find all these ways to get extra Korgs and Rock Slide activations with Absorbing Man to replay my unreveals, or Beast to bounce some cards back to hand to make the biggest Darkhawk possible. This deck says, nah, I'm not going to mess with that. Darkhawk's good enough with just Rock Slide and Korg and maybe a Black Widow to help keep some cards in your opponent's deck. So what it does instead is just run good cards, and good control cards in particular. Shang-Chi and Enchantress show up in here. You've got Scorpion as well, staple for control decks. You've got Storm to lock down that location on turn 3 for the big turn 4 follow-up with Darkhawk, who's great to secure that Storm location, or Jessica Jones can do the same sort of thing. And then, a big Magneto basically to cap this off. So a lot of good cards plus Darkhawk instead of a lot of stuff to try to support Darkhawk. That seems to be the recipe for success. And man, we won a ton of games with this deck. You can definitely tell it just feels good. And Darkhawk is a good card in this deck instead of this being a Darkhawk deck. And that seems to be how he's going to function best. So enjoy some fun Darkhawk action in this one. Let's get this. Oh, I forgot to put up the new deck list. I'll do that in a second after this game. Yeah, so this is a pretty standard like control shell to go with the Darkhawk stuff. Got Shang-Chi and Enchantress there for reactivity. We've got some big 4-drops to follow the Storm, so Storm does make a lot of sense in here. You've got Darkhawk and Jessica Jones both to complement the Storm line, so that feels pretty nice, I think.
Wind, aid my hand.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Thor does unfortunately contest pretty well. I need to hit one of those said 4-drops. Black Widow. Man, putting the Enchantress here, it's only good if they whiff on Thor and don't commit anything else. Might be kind of free for us. Oh, actually, we can use Magneto to pull Thor out as well. So in case they commit something else, let's still commit the Enchantress. Maybe we'll bail out with Magneto. Now they're gonna have a Magneto and know that I have a Magneto. So we might also be able to Shang-Chi their Magneto depending on reveal priority and when that gets played. For now, the Darkhawk mid is really bad because it gets eaten by Clintar, we know. So that kind of means I have to put Darkhawk left, which is bad for the Magneto. Unless they play their Magneto on 5, then maybe we're okay. Let's see. Gamora, okay, sure. Dodge that somehow. It's kind of nice. We can also Shang-Chi their symbiote if we want. That's a little more easy for us to guarantee, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. We can honestly put Magneto mid maybe too. This looks pretty good. No need to get... Now, they might play Magneto here. If they do, that's going to pull Shang-Chi and Enchantress out. Where do they put it? If they put it in mid, it's only going to pull... And Storm, too. So may pull, like, a Storm or an Enchantress over, which could make it hard to beat their Thor, but I'm going to Magneto left if they don't Magneto mid. Yeah. This is probably right. Not Magnetoing now, so they're going to Magneto next turn, maybe. If they do it all. We don't know if they will, but if they do it all. This probably is the Thor thing and another card. Oh, the armor return late, or a reveal late. Nice. Does Moon Girl have double hammer? She does it matter? We're contesting both left, right, and mid here. Magneto pulls Thor out, so we should often win right. If they play a Magneto, it could pull both Storm and Enchantress over, but I would probably win this location anyway because Darkhawk's so big. I guess double Thor and Magneto would be pretty insane, but this is at least even for us, and I think of course a little favored since we're already ahead. The Thor might be surprised. That looks like double hammer to me and some other random stuff. Yeah, oh man, that is big left. Dang. Yeah, we're gonna win mid though, so it's fine.
Mjolnir, to me.
The Magneto pull indeed did make the difference.
Mjolnir.
They
to
made
me.
a good call to like commit to the left lane. Well, I don't know. Worked out for us anyway.
Victory.
Sneakiness wins us the game. Control tools, right? Darkhawk. It may seem like Darkhawk didn't really matter here, and that's kind of true, but it did, right? Because it made them commit all of their big stats to the left. If they had been able to commit a Devil Dino mid or something and not been threatened by the Darkhawk, they still, you know, they could have shifted stats around. So his presence existing mattered as much as his actual stat total. Because I looked up Darkhawk as a character, and it's wacky, dude. The suit's like alive or something. I don't know, man. It's like it's like trippy 90s. It's silly. It was really silly. It was clearly not the most cohesive, and I don't know. Somebody do a summary in chat. It was like it's an alien suit that's alive, and it's like I honestly don't remember, man. It was just wacky. That's all I can tell you. It's like he like teleports to get the suit repaired or something, and there's like it like takes over his being, not just like it's not like he's just wearing it. It's like more than that. I don't know. I don't remember, obviously. Something weird going on though. Honestly, can we take rocks? Maybe not yet. Dang. We can just kind of chill though. We're not in a huge hurry here. We theoretically do want to play Darkhawk. I mean, honestly, let's just play it in Superflow because we don't need the Superflow with a discount anyway. There's no cards we have that are so expensive we can't just dump it all later. I just want to wait a little bit for Leche Aguila because I want to make sure I get like one more good card before I commit. Oh, okay. Well, that's sad. Dang. Cool. This is a good silence on Lizard, honestly. Now these are just stat sticks. It doesn't really matter where they go. Oh, they also got more rocks. They buffed Darkhawk, didn't they? Wow, Leche Aguila is awesome when they play into it. Thank you. Let's wait one more turn because these are basically all free. Shang-Chi does cost some energy. This is technically a little expensive, but maybe we can put this here for now. We can move Nightcrawler over as needed to make space, so no big deal there. Just want to spend some energy so that I have enough for big plays late if I need it, but at this age, it's kind of just Magneto. Okay, that gives them a Shang-Chi, actually, so Darkhawk is now incredible. Oh no, but it's silenced. It's a silenced Shang-Chi, so that doesn't actually matter. No, not relevant, actually. This would be the biggest stat line we could put here, but it does mean that currently I cannot counter without a Magneto. I'm either gonna hit Magneto or what? Storm? 50-50. Storm doesn't really help me much. I don't want to put it here though, because I may not get a bigger play mid. Magneto, if I hit it, can pull both Maximus and White Queen out of the way. I think it's okay to commit this. Their Shang-Chi is silenced. Doesn't help them. This will be the one. No, I have energy to play Magneto and Black Widow next turn. Yes, this is fine. With a 23-15. Man, it sure is exposing us a little bit, but it's just the best place to put it. I just want to hit oh, okay. I'm taking too long. They're like, screw this, man. I'm out. I don't want this silenced Shang-Chi anyway, bro. All right. Korg. Cool. I think the Winter Wonderland bundle is an insta buy, or do you think it's better to wait for Cyber Holiday 2.0, which had a slightly better value for the price? Boy, I have no idea, man. I wish I could tell you. I'm buying anything with collector's tokens in it to finish my collection, but generally speaking, it's hard to recommend anything to anybody because everything's just so expensive. You know? hard to make recommendations. Card games are just so expensive, man. Oh, I was gonna Darkhawk. Rock Slide 4, Darkhawk 5 is still fine. Oh, that's weak. Okay. Oh, that could be good for us. Magneto or something cool. Enchantress is bigger than an Electra. Yeah, we took up some board spots, but that's okay. They are basically full mid. They played Medusa, didn't they? That just occurred to me. I haven't seen a Medusa since Pool 1 or whatever. It's been years since I've seen a Medusa. All right, Darkhawk does actually contest the Namor. We can't Shang-Chi it because Nowhere blocks us, but Darkhawk is very big. Okay, that is interesting. We are still ahead mid, so they're gonna have to commit power mid. I guess we ripped the Magneto here just because it's the only way for me to add a significant amount of power. It's gonna pull Namor over potentially. Not potentially, it will pull Namor over, which is a little sad because you feel like Nowhere is kind of secured anyway. But hopefully, adding 12 here, they just can't add 13, or actually even more because Lizard is also going to get smaller. So I'm kind of adding a net 15 here. Even with Namor adding 5, they may fill this up anyway, so he may not actually move. This should be fine. We should be good. I didn't add the deck list. I saved it and I didn't add it. Oh my god, I just realized. Oh, Claw is sneaky, but the Magneto saves us again. Man, Claw was really sneaky. I was not equipped for Claw if the Namor had stuck. I was not ready for that, so really cool. Darkhawk can probably surprise contest Kiln on his own, so I'm gonna wait and put some stats mid so that we don't overcommit left. Misty Knight does imply oh cool. The punish, dude. The freaking punish. Baited by my own Darkhawk. Do you guys like my new layout, by the way? Nobody really talked about it last time. I worked really hard on this layout. I think it looks pretty good. Nobody really gave me the feedback last time I was searching for, though. Looks good. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. That's what I needed. Yeah, I'm a little low because I'm leaning down. That's just gonna happen sometimes. I can't stop that. But oh, I forgot to add the deck list, man. Ah, shoot. You guys forgot to remind me to add the deck list. Dang it. Is Jessica Jones bigger than Darkhawk? Not with Rock Slide, no. Let's go ahead and do Rock Slide Magneto, I think. Yeah, I forgot to add the deck list. Pretend there's a deck list up above me and then tell me. The game portion of it looked good, though. That's the real question. I added both players' names. It's still the same amount of zoom. I basically fit all of it into a square instead of a vertical, you know? I moved the name boxes down. I moved the snap and the cubes to the outside of the locations because that space was free anyway. I moved the intern up next to the cards as well. Just a reminder of what it looks like normally, right? Like the names are way up top, the buttons are way down in the corner. So I just squished it all together. I thought it looked good. I'm gonna be honest. I was pretty proud of it. I'm gonna be straight. I was pretty proud. All right, so they're gonna win Space Throne kind of for free, we assume, but can we contest the other spots? I think they might do something like an Ultron mid is what I would expect. We gotta figure out if we can beat Ultron mid. I guess they can play Ultron right as well because they, oh my god, wait, we got New York. I forgot we had New York. Oh my god, I forgot we had New York. This whole time I've been worried about Space Throne. We got New York, dude. Where are they gonna put Ultron? They put Ultron here is the best way to get the most power here. If they do play Ultron somewhere other than here, I could move a Patriot in here and win for sure. Just thinking like, do I actually want to go here for Ultron? Because Ultron's adding 4 per dude. +2 +1 is 4, so that would add 12 here, would be 17. Not actually beating 17s. I think we can like ditch out of left, play the Magneto here, and try to win right, because we know they're at least a little bit limited on right because of the Patriot. I think this is it. I think this is the line. Let's hope for the best. That's Ultron for sure. Yeah. Okay, cool. New York saved us. I wasn't even paying attention to that till the final turn. I was talking about my layout the whole time, man. I wasn't even paying attention, but absolutely saves us. All right, good wins. Yeah, we're winning a lot with this. This feels good. This is definitely a nice tight list. Very good wins, clean wins, excellent wins. Yeah, we'll throw Korg away. That's fine. Black Widow's a little better and hilariously appropriate from an MCU lore standpoint, but Korg is fine. Just get it going while we got it. Poor Squirrel Girl, man. Oh, that's so good for us if we get Darkhawk. Play into the mines. We love mines. We love Lechiguila and we love Vibranium mines. Shocker. Okay, so definitely a Patriot deck. We do have Enchantress, so we can maybe silence off the Patriot. Rock Slide's gonna get for free. That saves us some nice energy. A big contest as well. Oh, we did get the Black Widow, man. Probably put it here. I mean, there is a lot of power left to be added here, I guess, to be fair. Black Widow left, sure. It's a little better. Shang-Chi doesn't really have a lot of targets in their deck unless they just had like the absolute nut roll on stuff. So probably not ever really thinking about Shang-Chi much. Storm here, I can't pull any cards away with Magneto. If I storm here, I could pull cards away with Magneto, but is that something we're really going to be looking to do? We think they're adding at least 4 power here off Broodlings, maybe more. We don't want to do Vibranium Mines in case we hit Darkhawk, although we're definitely running out of time on Darkhawk. If they play Patriot here, oh, just the Widow's Bite. Okay.
Wind, aid my hand.
Interesting. Lizard debuff does hurt us a little. Oh, we hit the Darkhawk. Okay. So, yeah, the hope here is going to be we're going to win. Well, hold up. This is a pretty easy win, right? Because we assume Patriot and or whatever goes here. I guess an Ultron could go there, which would make it a little grosser. If I Magneto and pull Broodlings over, I can kind of maybe sometimes make a play to win this, but it's not going to be easy if the locations are full. Let's try it this way, but I'm a little nervous, man. We might really need that Enchantress. Oh, just a rock. Okay. So that just reads Patriot, right? They are revealing first. Oh, they didn't hit it. They just hit a lot of rocks, I guess. 3 cards in hand, 7 in deck, so must have just hit some rocks. How many collector tokens is Darkhawk? He's 6K. Each new Series 5 card will be 6,000, which I really think they could go to 1, 2, 4. You know, even 4 is still really expensive, but 1, 2, 4, like, you know, 1,000, 2,000, 4,000 instead of 1,000, 3,000, 6,000. Would it really kill us if it was 1, 2, 4? Wouldn't kill us, we'd be happy, but would it kill them? That would matter a lot. Like basically every 3 Series 5, you'd get a free one at 4 versus 6, saving 2,000 per. So much right now. So Darkhawk's insane this game. Like he will solo carry a lane because they've already played to Vibranium Mines. So I think we just build big, maybe mid for the Storm here. Storm Jones, since they've already kind of got some spots locked up. They're less likely to play at a Savage Land. They're going to play somewhere where they're not locking up spots. So Storm will sneak in under this. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, that makes the Raptors bigger. So that does help them contest here. That's a little scary.
Aid my
Dang.
hand.
Okay. Well, that makes me more nervous. This is still the right line, I think, but definitely makes me more nervous. It's going to be hard to win a second lane now, maybe. Was expecting 2 power there instead of 6. I wonder if I needed to put Darkhawk here. Hate to. I want him to care. Oh, this could low roll. This could low roll. Low roll. It's not a low roll. That's a big roll. Magneto can rip the Jubilee over, but that won't matter. These Raptors, dude, that's going to be the difference here. We can try to just maybe win Magneto left. I don't know. I don't know. That's going to be tough. That's going to be really tough. That arrow roll was kind of brutal. All right, I'm glad they played to right, because this feels a lot safer to me. I mean, this ties a pass. It goes to 11. We pull Jubilee over. In which case, I will win the tie. I'm more worried about like a Vibranium pass, right? Because that would add 9 power. In which case, I lose. But I don't really have any more way to add any extra power here. This is probably a loss. You should probably retreat, but I'm just really curious to see how it goes. I'm not worried about my rank, so I'll throw some cubes here for you guys. Oh, that's a giga loss. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, that's not even close. Yeah, that's a loss. That would be what they call the giga loss. Okay. Weirdly kind of close anyway, despite losing, you know, what, like 16 power or something. Only down 4 here and only down 2 here. That's shockingly close. All right. Black Widow is solid, but location crowded here. Not usually a huge issue for us. Our cards tend to pack power into a few smaller spots. I don't think we've played a single game today without Sunspot in it, man. I didn't mention Sunspot as a nerf target, but dude, does he show up a lot. He could maybe be a 1-0 without killing anything, right? I think that's reasonable. Very small change. Kind of makes sense, like he's still scaling up. He's just such a commonly played card. Usually that's a nerf indicator. He's in every deck, it seems. Okay. Yeah, this is a dead hand a little bit. Magneto has no disruption potential right now. This is reading like a destroyer deck probably, which Darkhawk can probably contest this lane, and then we could try to line up a Shang-Chi on the destroyer, but it might be hard to predict which lane it's going to go in depending on how this goes. Yeah, Sunspot to 1-0, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think that'd be fine. He'd still be a good card, right? Cosmo mid might indicate destroyer mid, but then I could not Shang-Chi it anyway, so that's not relevant. If I go for Darkhawk mid, I can protect my Darkhawk and maybe try to contest a destroyer here. I could Magneto a Cosmo, but what would that do? Not much. Jessica Jones is a little better to play earlier, right? Don't show the Darkhawk too soon, maybe. Just getting big on the Sunspot, eh? Okay. Dang, I got the Korg, man. I really want to play the Korg. Shoot. That's a big buff on Darkhawk. I'm losing. Can't play it left because I kill my Jones. Can't play it mid because of Cosmo. Can't play it right because of Cosmos. Okay. I think we might be in trouble. I don't know. Black Panther. Okay. Magneto left does not win, right? Maybe it does? Cosmo right we'd win left and mid, or excuse me, destroyer right, we'd win left and mid. This beats Sunspot Pass. This beats destroyer mid, because we win left and right. This beats destroyer right, because we win left and mid. We beat pass. We don't beat pass, and I mean, sure, this looks fine, right? This looks fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's right, yeah. Cool. Yeah, kind of easy. These destroyer decks, man, like they have high power output, but they're so predictable. This didn't even appear to have like a spectrum line with like warpath and armor, so we didn't have to consider spectrum really as a threat. That by the way, that Nightcrawler ended up being better than the Korg. We should acknowledge. I didn't think about that right away. Okay, Vibranium Mines is so good for Darkhawk. Could be amazing. Okay. Nova Roma's bad for Darkhawk, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and commit big here. We got to decide if Darkhawk will be necessary or not. Might depend on what they play, because you could definitely get by with Lizard Scorpion if you wanted, or Jones if we draw her. 1 out of 5 to hit Jones, or Rock Slide 2 probably would be better. Technically Lizard Scorpion's a little more power, but
Wind.
we want to get the Rock Slide in because he's expensive, unflexible. Cosmo, okay. So that makes Jessica Jones a lot worse. Man, it sure makes, man, I feel like it sure makes Darkhawk feel like an overcommitment. I'm gonna go ahead and go here. We can Magneto that Cosmo out later, so it's not like we're undercommitting necessarily. I think this is a little better. Yeah, they didn't commit much more, so that's good. Okay. So they're not playing into Vibranium Mines just yet. Darkhawk. Nightcrawler, and then finish on like a Rock Slide maybe, or maybe a Magneto if we want to just rip the Jones away as well. This might depend on if they play in Mines or not, how big the Darkhawk gets. They do play in Mines. That's a +6 buff to Darkhawk. That's really big. Okay. Really insane, dude. Vibranium Mines is so nuts with Darkhawk. That's really crazy. Yeah, in case they have like an Enchantress or something, let's go ahead and go for this route. Case that basically we try to win left in case they counter right. We think mid is more or less secure from about anything really. We're adding 14 here is a net 11 left. Can they possibly contest right and left in this case? I don't see how, right? This feels pretty good. This might pull Jessica over. Will, yeah. There's only 2 left, so even I didn't think about Zola Jessica Jones. Would it have been enough? It would have put 12 mid, which would have won. It looked like even if we didn't Magneto, let's say, what would we have done instead? I don't know what we would have done instead, but would have put another 8 and 3 left, would have been 11. So there were definitely some plays that that did beat, shifting their power out of the Darkhawk lane. Man, Artem Zola did not read in this deck to me at all. You know, seemed like a total random. Wonder what else they had in here to indicate this. It sure didn't show it from what we saw. Crazy. Good win though. Why don't you call it DH? Darkhawk? Sounds too much like Demon Hunter. This isn't a Hearthstone stream, this is a Marvel Snap stream. Who do you think we are? You fool? How dare you confuse the games? Shame on you. Shame, shame, shame. All right, yeah, we'll get a lizard in here early. Storm Jones is really nice too. We can kind of lock down these locations, force everything into our location of choice. Oh. Okay. That's actually really good for Darkhawk, but we don't have him, unfortunately. It adds more cards to deck because it puts 10 in there. But no Darkhawk, so what can you do? I mean, the good news here is we're ahead, right? And being ahead means we're in a good spot. We'd rather be ahead than behind, obviously. I might want a good power 6, though. Okay. Well, that is a good power 6, honestly. Yeah, I mean, that's a fine play. Rock Slide's better, but Agatha's very likely to win on 6, I think. Ooh. Yeah, they did not hit their full combo, right? They did not have Zola, Wong, and Panther. No. No, not in their opening hand. Come on. No. No. They had 5 real draws, I guess, right? Because this came in on or 2 extra draws on top of their opening hand. No, they don't have it. That's a bluff. That's a bluff, dude. No way. No, come on. Oh, leader. Okay, leader still wins because of the Wong, but not the full combo. Okay. I can take a leader loss with Agatha. That's fine. If they hit the Zola, dude, that's going to be outraged. No way they hit Zola. Yeah, Korg is good. This deck does feel better than our list, right? It has control cards, so it just feels consistent. Being able to react to your opponent's plays and kill stuff is just good in Marvel Snap. People like Enchantress, people like Shang-Chi. They're good. They work. So I get it. I understand. Okay, Bifrost not doing a lot for us. We could definitely storm that for a surprise. Yeah, fine. Yeah, storm into Rock Slide's decent. Not the best turn 4 follow-up we have. It's not Darkhawk or Jones, but still a pretty big commitment. Okay. Lizard Nightcrawler.
Wind, aid my
This feels like just a
hand.
Devil Dino deck, maybe with a Sentinel Agent 13 stuff. Devil Dino comes down on 5, not 4, so hopefully this Rock Slide is a good enough contest here in flooding. Kazar. Okay, maybe more Zooey than I thought initially. Although that's from Agent 13, so that doesn't really tell us much. Probably still Devil Dino-y. Dark. Ooh, this is I don't think we can risk that. Enchantress coming down to kill the Darkhawk would be very sad. So let's Darkhawk right instead. That's fine. It should usually always win Warrior Falls. I guess Devil Dino could maybe beat it, but oh, the opponent is sad. Okay, they didn't Devil Dino on 5, so